All right, let's get this started. Hypnotized fan gifting us sub to Gendo. Thank you so much for the gift sub at the start of the stream, my dude. Appreciate you. I'm too early. I am a little early. Starting up the stream a little early and starting before the countdown ends. I kind of want to get going. Ain't nobody got time for that countdown timer. Tigger, thank you for the bits, dude. Hello, JVDK. Kaiser says, how you doing, Hypno? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Hello, Zelda Master. Bola Rosa. Cal. SD. Number 7. Hello, hello. Hypnotized Fan. Von. Deathheart. Tiger. F. K underscore F. KF. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. How about we go KF? Zoom Laser, Tater Tot, hello, Wildcat, Pod Peas, Pexon. So we're jumping into creative mode straight away. We're going to be looking at what it's going to take to get blue going. We need to figure out how many machines, how many of each type of machines, that kind of stuff. So I did this pretty much for the green, which we built yesterday and the day before, and then we rebuilt it yesterday. So we're gonna do that same thing with blue, try and figure out like how much stuff it's gonna take to get going. Hypnotized Fan with the 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits, dude. KF is good. Yeah, Vaughn, me too. Hello, Jertus. Guys, I got a new mouse. It's kind of a crazy looking mouse. Look at this thing. It's crazy. So this is the G502 mouse, replacing my older G903. And this mouse, like the middle click on this one is garbage. This new one, good. Don't look at my fingernails. Trinks07 with a Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. All right, so let's take a look at this. So blue science, motor, package power drill. So some of the things that I want to do is kind of figure out how much of each item that we're going to need and how we're going to do this. I don't know if we're going to set it up in this kind of a fashion where we just have like all of our plate makers for blue science, like all in a line like this, and then we pull off different belts, or if we're going to like separate each component into its own little section. So we kind of got to figure out how this is all going to go. Whoop. What did I pressed the button. Jared with a Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, Jared, for the sub, dude. No, the middle button wasn't worn out. Like, it's always been super difficult to press on that 903. Like, I don't even understand how that mouse made it into production with that middle click. Like, it's always been ridiculously stupid to press. Like, the button wasn't worn out. It just literally was not a good button. All right, so let's do this. We want blue science going, or oops, we need this motor. So the recipe for a motor does require us to have steel. So we are gonna have to have a steel production. That's something that we're gonna have to figure out. Let me start taking notes, actually. Steel production, and that's going to be needed for motor. Blue science. So then we need steel production for a motor. Okay. All right, so the motor is going to require fluid pipes and iron gears. So this alone, maybe Maybe we should do this just to make my life easier. Let's get metal press. All right. Perfect. Okay, so the motor, dang it, stop. Get out cheat mode. Stop it. All right, so these pipes require us to have 1 iron plate per. And we might need to expand this. So an iron plate, so we need 1 of these. 1 iron plate, and then this doesn't get consumed, so that's fine. Then we also need 2 iron plates and then a gear press. So 2 more of these and then a gear press. Throw that right there. Undo that, please. Thank you. So this, let's do item frame. Now I want cheat mode on. Stop it. How do I do it? That's not the one I want. Item frame, and then I want a motor. I guess I could have grabbed it from over here. It's fine though. So this is for this. And then we also need steel production. So I guess I'll throw a chest over here with steel in it so I can remember. Oh my goodness, the middle click is so good. Okay, so that's all for just making the motor. That's pretty easy. Let's turn cheat off. So packaged power drill. Actually, I guess I should turn this back on so I can grab one of these and place it into an item frame as well. All right, so cheat mode back off. So packaged power drill. And a standard assembler. Oh, that's something we didn't put over here either, was it? So we need a standard assembler. And that also, okay, I didn't even continue on with this. So the standard assembler, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Oh, no, that's fine. That's everything that we have over here, right? But that has to go into a standard assembler. Standard assembler. So all of this stuff is going to go into one of these. Okay. So that's all for making these. Got it. Marv with a 44-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 44. Is Hypno cheating again? No, we are planning. KF just sub with Twitch Prime. KF, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub, dude. Creative mode, that's cheating. Well, I mean, then I guess I'm a dirty cheater. I guess I'm just a dirty cheater. So a standard assembler for the packaged power drill. So we need another one of these over here. That'll be for a packaged power drill. And then this is going to require 3 basic control circuits, 6 gears, 5 plates. Oh my goodness. So this alone, oh, what is even happening? Phoenix Omen with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Phoenix, for subscribing. And WTF with a 3-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Jewish Monk with 5 gift subs. Jewish Monk, thanks. Dude, you guys are crazy today. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, we got the hype train going. Is that why everybody's like doing a thing? Level 3 hype train. Thanks, guys. Okay, so each one of these is going to require all of this stuff. So we're going to need... Oof. Okay, so we need 3 assemblers. What else does this need? So this itself needs an assembler, and this needs 3 assemblers. Okay, so assembler, and then we need 3 more assemblers. So 1, whoop, undo that. 2, 3. Okay, what else do we need here? So in order to make these wires, we get 2 of those per plate. And then we're going to need how many? 3, so 9. I guess we can do 4. No, we would need 5. We need 5 metal presses making wires. So 5 metal presses making plates. So 10 metal presses for those. Oh my goodness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, whoop, whoa. 3, 4, 5. Then we'll have like an excess of wires, which is fine. If we're making just slightly too much, it's better than running short. And Credit with 100 bits. Thank you for the bits, dude. Marv says, I need to rewatch the VODs. You feel out of the loop? What do you feel out of the loop for, dude? Rod, thank you for the 200 bits. Hypnotized fan, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. I didn't mention you. You gave bits. It's offensive. If I missed your bits, feel free to let me know. But if you're like cheering under 100 bits, there's no alert. So I will only see them if I see them. Like there's nothing to like pull my attention away. So if it scrolls off the chat, sorry about that, my dude. Like I try and get them, but I can't alert for people cheering 1 bit because then people are just gonna spam 1 bit and it's just gonna be annoying, right? So if you want to cheer less than 100 bits and complain that I didn't see it or call you out, sorry, dude. Might as well keep your bits then. Okay, so that is for just these basic control circuits. This also needs... Okay, so we got that. We're gonna need redstone. Then we're also gonna need 3 more for iron plates. Oof. Standard assembler. Metal press. 3 more of these for iron plates. Okay. What else do we need here? So then we're gonna need iron gears. 6 iron gears, which needs 12. Oh my goodness. Is this even worth doing this? Am I going like too overboard here? No, I don't want the standard assembly. I want this. So we want for iron gears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that means we need 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This seems like it's getting a little excessive, but I don't know. Then we're also gonna need 5 more for iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kasune Lord. I feel like I asked you how to pronounce that yesterday, but I don't remember. Thank you for the 100 bits. We are making green circuits for the green science, but we have enough to be self-contained for that one specific project. Each one of these requires us to have 3 per craft. We need 1 for the green science, but then we need 3 times more for this, right? And then we're also gonna need 2 more right here. So there's a lot of stuff that we need here. Silver Lightning with 399 bits. Hype Train Hype. Thank you, dude, for the 399. Hermitcraft fan says, I love your Hermitcraft series. Glad you like it, dude. Okay, so did we get everything for this one? we have the circuits, we have the gears, we have the plates, and we're also gonna need hardened stone, which we're currently collecting. That's fine. And then I guess we have to unlock this before we can do anything. Oh no, I have to unlock it here. Let me do that right now. Quests. Circuits. Yeah, I need to edit. Designer. Reset this quest. I might as well reset these because those are probably broken too. And then complete quest. Done. Back. Quests. Here. Claim. That's a check mark. And claim. Okay, so I should have these. Yeah, there we go. They're no longer unfamiliar items. Okay, so then we're gonna need 2 more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this needs to be expanded out even more. So we're gonna need a total of 5 of those, I can imagine. Here's the other thing though. I don't actually know, since we need 5 of these green control circuits, I don't know if we need 5 machines to make 5 of those. I don't know like how long it's gonna take for things to back up, and that it might be that we only need 2 machines to make the green circuits to keep up with everything for blue. I honestly don't know. Can't you see how long it takes to make one in JEI? I don't know, can you? 13 ticks. How long does it take to make copper wire? That's an unknown. How long does it take to make the package power drill? 53 ticks. So if one of these are made in 13 ticks, are we gonna have to bust out a calculator? 53 divided by 13. So we can make 4 of them in the time that this needs to make 3. So I would imagine that we need to have 2 circuits, 2 basic control circuits. This takes 160. Yeah, I think we only need 2 machines making basic control circuits then. Okay. So this was our setup for the basic control circuits, and I had 3 of these here. Let's get rid of 1. We should probably item frame these so we know what these are. You would do 3 just in case, but there's no need to do 3. So to make the motor is going to take 267 ticks. This 53. So we make these way faster than the motors. So it almost makes me want to make more of the motor production. Here's another thing. If I take the blue science, that takes 320 ticks. And this, so we make the motors faster than we process. So this is fine. As long as everything is being made faster than 320 ticks, we will make extra, which is fine. And what does that cost to turn into this? So to process the blue science into blue research, it takes 280. Oh, if we move up to an advanced assembler, then we can make these faster than the research. Interesting. But you get more than one blue per craft. Did I miss that? No, you only get one. You only get one per craft. What are you talking about? You get more than one blue per craft. I'm missing one assembler for the pipes. You're right. I didn't put an assembler down for the pipe, so that's for the motor. So the motor is going into, or I'm sorry, the plate is going into an assembler to turn into pipe, and that's going to come over here. So yeah, we do actually need another assembler, and I'll just kind of pop that right here. This should be moved. I don't know what I was doing with this. This should be over here. Plate. Iron plate. Iron gear. This is going to be making pipe. Okay, that makes more sense to me. So this one over here, we can say is going to be this guy. Let's get this out of here. So we need two of those. These guys are all going to be making, let's see, it's 3, 2. So we only need 4 of these. These are going to be making the copper plates and wires. And then, yeah, one of these for each. Okay, so getting back to this. So we'll need a redstone input, then we have that, and then we have the iron plate. So I guess we could probably knock this down to just 1. We might need 2, but I'm gonna knock it down to just 1, and that's gonna be for an iron plate. Actually, you know what? Let's just make it 2. So copper plates are into the copper wires, iron plates. And then we'll have a redstone input. So that'll make that. Then we need the iron gears. So it is 6 iron gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, let's get these. And then that means 12 plates to keep up with that. Okay. And then 5 additional iron plates. That is a lot. I don't know if this is what we really need, but so far so good. So all of this just for the packaged powered drill. 3 circuits, 6 gears, 5 plates, and then some hardened stone. And Credit Mike, please don't speak for me like that, dude. Especially if you don't know. You're not familiar with this pack? First time watching this series, it's played in creative. Can you describe the pack, please? So this pack is like a Minecraft take on Factorio. We're playing in creative right now to kind of like figure out how many machines we need to make this particular item, since there's a lot of stuff that's going to go into it, and we kind of want it set up so we just say, here's some iron, here's some redstone, here's some copper, make the thing. So we're kind of planning out all the machines that are needed, so we're not waiting on like one of these to make iron plates for like 10 years. So we're scaling it, trying to keep up with the amount of stuff that we need. So over here, we are gonna need another standard assembler. So let's get that one done. So something, nope, that needs to go over further. Oh, I messed up. Right there. That'll give us plenty of room. Okay, so we are gonna need copper wires. Actually, let me do this real quick. So that guy is gonna be making this. Okay, so we are going to need metal press, 2 for wires, 2 for plates, so that'll get us our 4 copper wires. Then we're gonna need 2 circuits. How fast does it make this thing? 160 ticks, and these are made in 13. So we can just do probably 1 more would be enough. I don't even, maybe the circuits that we're making over here will be enough. 2 of those. I don't know if that's going to be enough. No sarcasm in chat. Gotcha. No, you can do sarcasm in chat, but if you're going to do sarcasm, you place a kappa or a winky face or something like that at the end of your message, or /s, so people know that what you're saying is sarcasm. Otherwise, if you just say something with no emoji or whatever, people are just gonna assume you're serious, right? You gotta speak the language if you're gonna talk on Twitch. Otherwise, people are gonna not understand that you're trying to be funny or sarcastic. So it might be at this point that we have everything that we need except for the plastic sheet input, but like we need steel input, we need plastic. Those are the 2 things that we don't have automated. We can do it, but we just don't have it automated. You're still learning how Twitch works? You just started watching literally this week? You're bad? No problem, dude. No problem. Just as long as you understand. What sarcasm, Kappa? Do I need steel ingots or plates for the motor? Yes, we need steel input for that. It's going to be 1 steel plate for the motor. Tom Nichols with a 43-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 43. Okay, so maybe this is what we need total for machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assemblers. About 1 million of these. And then we're also gonna need steel and plastic. Should we try, like, actually building this? So what I'm seeing right now is I feel like we should probably move the 3. We have 3 plate makers and a gear maker over on the far right for the motor specifically. I feel like we should move those over and put all the plate makers together onto like a plate belt, a plate bus, if you will. And then the gear, we can move that gear over. We have 2 more gears right here that we can move over. Or I'm sorry, 2 more plates. And then our wire production we can move over here. So yeah, let's kind of rearrange things a little bit, I guess. And then we will go from there. So metal press. We have 2 here. So 1, 2, and then we'll kill these. Die. Die, metal press, die. Then we have 3 right there. We'll move those over. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Let me go kill these. Then we have a gear. 1 more gear goes right there. We'll kill this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, and then we have 2 plate, 2 wires. We'll move those over here. Okay. That is a lot of metal presses, I'm just saying. Okay. I haven't weighed that yet, Nighthawk. Since I haven't played this before, I don't really know like how necessary that would be. Let's also fill in this gap here. Get rid of this one. So that's kind of what we're looking like for machines. This is going to be super confusing. So maybe I should have like all of the gears coming along to one belt, or maybe all the gears coming along to like a chest, and then we can use an inserter to pull from that chest like up to a stack at a time, and then have that go onto a belt. And then these things can like take what they need off the belt. That might be what we want to do. Good luck with Blue Science, even Factorio. It's annoying. Thank you for the 200 bits and the good luck. Let me move this guy over here as well. And that is making the red one. Okay, so we can kind of compact this a little bit. I could take like half of these facing one way, half of them facing the other way, going along like a belt that goes into a chest or something. Like there's ways that we can compact this and not make it like, you know, so wide. That'll be a thing that we'll look at in the future. One extra assembler for the blue science itself. You're right. And then we'll also need a laboratory. But we can worry about that later. That's kind of implied. Okay. That is so many metal presses. It feels like that's too many. I guess we'll find out. What's today's plan? We're trying to get blue science figured out. That's our plan for today. So maybe what I should do is kind of figure out where I want these assemblers to be, and then start running belts away from those. And then we can connect those to like the production. I think that's probably how we should proceed. Gonna need lots of steel? I'm sure. That's fine. It's just iron smelted again in this pack. It's not like steel is a huge deal. Alright, well with this, that's kind of like our guide. Let's start doing some stuff here. So we need standard assembler. Metal press. We won't need that right now, and then we'll also need a laboratory. Okay, laboratory is gonna go here. No, we need to turn that. Go. So laboratory is done. Then that needs a assembler going into it. And that needs to be turned. Okay. So this guy is what's going to be making the blue science. So that needs a motor, a package power drill, and an advanced control circuit. And all of these things are coming from other assemblers, right? So we have an input on all three sides. I don't know how we want to do this, but I assume we'll do assembler, assembler, assembler. So if I do one left click, that should be right here. I do two left click. No, that goes right there. Whoop. There we go. I think that's what we want to do, maybe. Then I'll start putting these things down. We'll probably have to move these depending on the inputs of each of these machines. We'll figure that out here shortly. What is that called? Item frame? Call that package power drill. Call this one Advanced control circuit, and call this one the motor. Then this one right here is going to be the blue science. Inserter. Easy. Look how it's simple. Look how easy this is. Yeah, we're trying to figure out the logistics and how we're going to place things together before we get a parts list together and start trying to do this all. Okay, so let's figure out. I guess we'll start on the left and then we'll work our way over. So this side over here, the advanced control circuits. This is going to require basic control circuit, plastic, basic control circuit, plastic, and copper wire. So copper wire we're going to be using on another one. Are we using on this? So we're getting basic control circuits over here. And we don't need copper on this side, so this is good. All right, so yeah, we will do conveyor belts. This will have our copper wire on it. How do I get the item frame? Do I have to kill that to get in? There it is. Copper wire. Okay. So the packaged power drill. I wish there was a faster way. I wish there was like a keybind that could go in and out of cheat mode. That would be awesome. So then we're also gonna need basic control circuits. Then the plastic. Plastic, I think we can just put in from over here. These wires we might actually change. We might do circuits right here. In fact, I think we probably will do circuits. So this one right here, this will be the copper wires. Oop, and that went in there. Didn't it? Is that a bug? When you place an item frame on there, it looks like it goes on the belt, but that actually... doesn't actually go on the belt. Does the location where they go matter? It only matters for simplicity of your belt, so you're not like going over and around and then all over the place with one belt trying to carry items around. I want to carry the same items to as few places as possible, if that makes sense. So this belt right here, this is going to be carrying green circuits. You make a home out of cobblestone, you have cobble gems always refilling the walls. There you go. That's the way to do it. Do these have shared components with the drill? There's nothing in the motor that shares. I don't know what you're talking about. These two have components that are shared, but this one doesn't. All right, so the package power drill, we need control circuits, gears, and iron plates. So control circuits we can probably put right here, and that's probably gonna be the smartest. That way we can just have an inserter grabbing directly off this line. Okay. Then gears are used in the motor. Plates are used in the motor. So we can have gears over on this side. And then we'll have a belt coming in here with gears. Okay. Package power drill, so gear. It also needs plates. And then I guess we'll just take the plates from here. So far, that's pretty clean. So far. All right, so the motors, we need a steel plate, an iron gear, and a fluid pipe. Are the assemblers not inverted? No. No. Yeah, these will take hardened stone. I guess I did miss that input. Okay, I think that makes sense. So now it's just off to these motors. So we're gonna need fluid pipes, which is like their own separate thing. Iron gears, which we already have, and then steel plates. So I guess if we were gonna do this, since we have iron gears coming from here, the iron gear comes from a plate, which would be where this would connect to. So the plates would come along this belt and the extra ones turn into gears here. So this will be iron plate. And then finally, we have steel plates. No. That is not a iron plate, that's an iron pipe. The pipes are made from plates. I got confused. So that's gonna have to go to another assembler. Okay. This will have an input of pipes, or I'm sorry, plates. Maybe I should move this off to the side. I do that so often. I wish I could undo filling the thing. I can never get the left click, right click mechanic right, guys. All right. So that's gonna take iron plates. So let's get rid of this. Actually, I guess I can grab that. Okay. So this also needs steel plate coming in. So then we need a metal press somewhere. that going into a chest. Whatever. And then we have an inserter grabbing from that chest and then putting onto this belt. How we're gonna feed the things in there, that's fine. We can figure that out. I mean, that's real simple. We just need to get steel into this hopper, and that's literally all we have to do. This could be moved back a little bit to give us a little bit more space if we want to. But so far, I mean, that doesn't seem too overly complicated for the blue science. 49er just hit 420k points. Nice. Is that number special to you in some way? All right. So now we need to get these figured out. So we were going to be coming from two separate basic circuit makers, I believe, right? Oh, this is wrong. This needs to be flipped. Oopsie. I was kind of just trying to get the position right. I wasn't thinking about the direction. Oh, that's still wrong. There we go. So we have that, and then we need inserter. So both of these are going to be making green circuits. Yes, I am in creative mode because we are testing things out. We aren't actually doing this in our game yet. Everybody's a comedian today. So copper wires. No, we need. Whoa. Undo that one. We need to do this one. So copper wire, iron plate, and then redstone. So these are iron plates. Flat item frame from quark. Oh, that's right, because that wasn't a thing that was available in vanilla until 113? 114? I forgot that was a thing that Quark added. So we need plates coming along here and then over. So I think we'll just do something like this, maybe. And then that'll have to connect over to that, which I don't know how we're going to do that. Maybe have it go underground. I guess I need to figure out what else needs to go into this thing first. But this should be iron plates. Let's get that down before we forget. There's no way for me to see what that item is. So iron plate, and then somehow that's going to wrap around and connect to right there. I mean, I guess we could also take this thing. Can you not do that? Oh, that's right. It'd have to be like this. So I think we could do that and just drop it underneath. Pretty sure that works. Yeah, and then that would connect over there. And that actually lines up perfectly too. Oh my goodness, it's almost like I had this planned out. I didn't. Okay, so iron plates for the green circuits. We have the copper wires that we also need to do something similar to. How are we gonna do that? So the copper wires need to come over here. Maybe it'd be better to stack these machines like directly next to each other and have the output on the one side instead of trying to do this on two separate sides of this belt. I think if we move this one directly next to the other one, if we take this one and move it right over here, I think that might be better. We might need to spread this out to there. Whoop. That might be better. Yeah, let's get rid of this. So we wouldn't need this nonsense then.
Overrated artists living off the hype. They got no longevity in the game, they got no stripes. No longer social in person, they live on social media.
The inserters for the iron plates are backwards. It's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. I know it's gonna make it freak out a little bit, but it is fine, trust me. So we need to get the copper wires in there and the iron plates. So what we can do is have the iron plates come along here and then go over this way and into this side, and then we can move the hardened stone over. I think that might be better. Or we could have this be the copper wires. I'm trying to think. So if we want to feed the iron plates to both of these machines and to that machine, I think we need to do that because I don't think we need the copper wires anywhere else. I think it's just literally making the green circuits and the red circuits. So I think if we do this, this, and then we start ducking this under this belt, we can have it come over here. Well, that won't work. I'll have to change this a little bit. But we could have it do that, or have it come over here and then go over this way. So this would be our iron plate then. This will be our hardened stone. Then we can have this come over this way. And that'll be for our copper wires. What else do these need? Copper and then redstone input. So we'll have to figure out the redstone on this as well. We're not doing anything on this one. Trying to think of how the redstone would work. Since this is the only place where redstone's going to be needed, we could insert the copper wire here using a belt. Move this a little further away. Have another inserter here. And then we could have this be our redstone belt. The heck? Redstone. And that would just come out underneath here somewhere. Right? So we have our copper wire, we have our redstone, and then we have our iron plate. Or this belt, I guess we could terminate it right here, the iron plate. That'd probably be better if we redid this one. Have this go the other way. And then we just have an inserter here. Okay, so our iron plate belt comes out here. Green circuit is going this way. This is our copper wire belt. Oh, I have one right here. And then our redstone belt. I think that makes sense. So this is also iron plate, right? So we need to get those two connected together, which is probably a pretty simple thing to do, to be honest. Am I overlooking something obvious here? I guess our gears we haven't done anything with yet. So this connection that I have right here is probably going to be changed, because we still have this gear to deal with. Or maybe not, the gear can go underneath the plate line, or the plate can go underneath the gear line, either way. Probably we would have the gear line come out straight and then the plate would go underneath it. So plates, gears, pipes out of this that's taking from the plates, more plates, copper wire, and then redstone dust. I think that's what we need. Yeah, I think that's probably about it. Didn't we establish yesterday that item routers worked, that we don't have to have things go underneath? No, you still have to have things go underneath. if we're using these belts. Go, Mr. Bob. These belts will only accept stuff from an item router from the bottom of the item router. If we go to the immersive engineering belts, where the items aren't like in an inventory, they're just floating on it, and like it'll be affected by my magnet, and I will like screw things up by walking through this factory without turning my magnet off, then yeah, we could use those, but we're not going to use those. Where is the iron plates conveyor going? So this is our main iron plate belt, right? All of our iron plates are coming along this belt. So then we're pulling these iron plates off here, and that's going over here to make pipes. These iron plates are going over here to make the package power drills, and they're continuing along under here for making green circuits. So this plate line needs to feed into our gears, and then we need to figure out the plate line. These red belts, these are magnetic craft. It is steel, Swayish. Oh, you mean for the pipes? The pipes are iron. The pipes are absolutely iron. We need one steel plate in this whole operation, specifically for the motor. Is that one conveyor enough for all four? Yes, it will be. Because eventually the belt will back up, the inventory will back up, and then this will back up. Okay. So the amount of plate makers we need is disgusting. It's more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 11 per side. If we do a per side thing, which I think we will, it's for space reasons. Actually, I'm gonna move that one closer. So I think these are gonna go into a yeah, I think we're gonna have these go into a dropper, or not a dropper, a hopper. Yeah, it's a lot of presses. It absolutely is. Cobra coming in with the 3-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now for something like this, we might want to break it up into 4s and then have like an inserter, like have 4 belts go into a chest and then have an inserter like take the combined stuff and then put it on the belt so we have less items coming through. I'm not really sure, because if each one of these is producing 1 item and it's going into a hopper, that hopper is going to place 1 item per spot per belt, and that's going to clog up the belts. We might need to do something a little bit different. So maybe we could split those up into like 5. So like 2 with hoppers pointing to a chest, with 2 hoppers pointing to that same chest, and then inserter taking out that chest, putting onto the belt. So 5 of those are combined into like 1 item stack. We might do that. How many do I need for the gears? It's 2 plates per gear. We need six things making gears. So 12 of these are specifically for the gear needs. Then we're also going to need 4 plates per fluid pipe. No, 1 plate for fluid pipe. That makes 4 of them. 5 iron plates for 1 packaged power drill. So this already, that's 12 plus 5 more. So 17 iron plates to make the packaged power drill, not including the iron requirements of these basic control circuits, which is an additional 3 more. So yeah, it gets a little expensive. And that's why we have so many of these, just so we can keep up with the demand. I think we're gonna have to move these back further, because off this belt, we're gonna need to put plates onto another belt to feed the gear presses. I mean, I guess we can move that a little closer too. It's so much easier 114 and higher. So let's try doing it this way. We need 11 per side. We want to group those. Let's group them into 6s instead of 5s. Like I said, let's group them into 6s. So that would be actually here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me adjust. So we'd do something like a chest here. Chest here. That. Then we'll have an inserter going this way. So something like that. Then I suppose we could have those all go into a chest here with an inserter, like just evening them out so there's 8 per stack. We could do that. Why not double chest? I mean, there's no reason to have a double chest. Can you tell me a reason why I'd want a double chest? That's wrong. Okay, so that's all of our plates. You're thinking items into the chest faster and more even distribution of the plates. No, I think it'll be fine this way. I'm thinking what we're going to end up doing is like right after here, we'll probably do an inserter. No, I think that goes the other way. So we'll have all of those going into here, and then this will just keep feeding onto the belt. I'm not sure that's actually necessary, to be honest. Maybe this is a bad idea. That's probably a bad idea. This way we're gonna have 6 and 5, so 2 stacks of 6 and 2 stacks of 5 going along this belt, and that should be fine. The only time that's gonna be a problem is when we are taking this over into the gears, and then that way we need to like... So over here, we'd be plucking those into a chest. And then from this chest, we can feed our other metal presses. Okay, so we need 6 metal presses over here feeding off of this. And I'm not sure. This belt might end up moving. That's just kind of a placeholder for right now. This can actually be moved over this way, I suppose. It doesn't have to be right there. That'll give us just a little bit more space to work with. So there, we're going to have an inserter coming out of that chest onto a belt. So that'll feed this belt, and this belt is going to... metal presses. Nope, wrong. Oh, it did it again. So we put a metal press here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Inserter. I'm breaking all the things. Come on, I'm clicking on the belt, guy. This might be one of those weird things that we're just gonna have to loop this belt around again. I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. So all of these are going to go onto this belt here for the gears. So I think this we can just hopper over. I think that'll be just fine. For my sanity, I think I'm going to move this belt over one. Oh, get back here. Where'd that go? It's right there. Okay. So plates are going over there. Gears are being made. Those are going down this line and they're being picked off by this guy. All of our plates are being made down here. So we also have to set up the ones for the copper. We need copper plates and then those turn into copper wires. So I guess, how many of those do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of each. What am I doing? We're currently in the process of making a cake. No. I think 6 of these going into hoppers will be fine. So we're gonna need room here. This isn't gonna work. Not going to work like that anyway. This is going to need room for the iron to be inserted. So this will have iron ingots. And these will all be the inserters for those. Ooh. So maybe this belt, instead of having to do this weird thing, we'll just have like an inserter grabbing from this and then placing it onto a belt that goes over there. That might be better. Okay. Or I guess we could just, well, we'd still need to do that. I was going to say we could move this redstone out of the way, like have that redstone come over here or something, but I guess that doesn't really matter, not for right now. We can definitely route those a different way should we need it to. All this needs a really big building. Yeah, it'll need a big building. I mean, so far this is where we're at. I mean, if you look at this compared to what we did for green and red, like, it's really not that much bigger. Like, it's bigger, but it's not that much bigger. You know what I mean? And we could compact this more. But overall, like, the size of that compared to this isn't that different. Like, these could be moved over a little bit more. Why don't I use the turning tables? I don't know what that means. King Zulu, you love to see me do my modding? Awesome, dude. I keep getting distracted from what I'm actually doing, but like this is something that we need to have done as well, so it's fine. So that's going to be a problem. We will have to like move this all over by one. These guys can't be touching like this. Actually, maybe they can. If I take this belt and do this, maybe that'll be fine. I think that's fine, actually. Dude, I keep placing this one in the wrong spot. All right, so then we'd have our iron ingots coming in here, and then we got to figure out how we're going to get them to either belt. So I guess we'd have a chest here and an inserter on either side. Something like that. So all the iron ingots, those turn into plates. The plates turn into gears. The plates are going to be turned into gears here. Okay. And this all can be shifted over. Like this belt doesn't have to be straight. Like we could literally shift this over 3 blocks and line it up with this edge. And that would give us more room over here. So this is why we're designing this in creative, so I can kind of like swap pieces over as I see fit, so we can like fit it into like a nicer design, smaller footprint, whatever. Soyesh, I have no idea if we have too many of these. We might have too many. I don't know. I have taken it into account, but I have no idea. Def9 coming in with a 27-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 27 and for that tier 2. Another benefit of doing this is we could have like a large supply of plates. Have like a full double chest full of them. That way, if we ever need plates for crafting, we come to our blue science building and just grab a few handfuls. You know what I mean? Fill up our inventory. And then it won't matter. So even if we have too many of these machines, I don't think that matters much. Can I help you with your homework? I cannot. That would be what your father's or your mother is for. Or your teacher, or your school aide, or any number of other people. But I cannot help you with it. All right, so let's continue this belt over here, and we're just going to assume metal press. We're just gonna do them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are all going to go onto hoppers because this doesn't need to be stacked up in any particular way. Yeah, I think that's fine. Those will dump into a chest. And then we'll take it from the chest onto this belt. That way we can take the redstone signal from this chest. This belt will back up, then this chest will back up. Then we can get the redstone signal from this chest based on the comparator output. And then turn these off. So they stops making, or I guess it turns off the plate makers. So we stop making plates that'll go into these. So that's why we want a buffer chest here. So on the back, we need inputs from... Yeah, I guess we would probably have a belt. I'm trying to think how we want to do this. We'd probably have a belt back here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, maybe like this. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have metal presses facing the other way. Into hoppers. Then those come along over here. And then we have inserters grabbing those and turning those into the wires. So then we'd have our copper ingot input right here. Okay, so then we can run our redstone. So copper ingot, then we have redstone. I'll probably bring this belt down. I think that would be fine. So that's our copper ingot. And then we would have our redstone belt. That needs to be moved over by 1, which is fine. Redstone dust. So copper, redstone, iron inputs. So then we need the plastic and the steel. But I think that's pretty much everything. Is this just testing? Yes, that's why we are in creative. Yep. Hardened stone we already have. Like, that's just... Oh yeah, I guess we'd have to bring the input out. You're correct. So that we can just run underground here. I guess I'll just keep that lower. And this we can bring down to here as well. Okay, so this is going to be hardened stone. This one is going to be iron ingot. Redstone, copper. Oh man, those are all one further back and that's driving me crazy. So steel. I kind of feel like I want this as close to the plate maker, like the input of that as close to the plate maker as possible. That doesn't really make sense. I want the metal press that makes the plate as close to the input as possible. So that way we're not putting like a full chest of steel and they all get turned into plates. And then it's like, oh, we need steel ingots, but they're all turned into plates. You know what I mean? So we can at least come back in here and pull them off the belt. So like we can still run this belt somewhere. Let's do... I'm going to move this. So this is making our steel plates. We could have the steel line just running straight down here. Okay. This will be our steel maker. And we'll go into this chest, and then this will turn this on and off with the redstone signal that we don't have set up yet, but it will be. Actually, this doesn't have to be up one. This can just stay ground level. That doesn't need any more input, so we're not going to affect anything by running this right here. This will be steel ingot. Okay. And then we need plastic. Where does the plastic enter? That's over here. So I guess we could just run another belt down. That's probably one that we're gonna like U-turn and then run underground and just have it over here or something. Or plastic we could have come from like our oil processing factory that'll be on the other side of the building. That might be better. Like we could have plastic automatically coming from an oil production thing that we have over here. So all of that, is this what, do we like this, chat? Is this good? Hello, T-Pig. We are working on making a blue science factory. We're laying out all the parts, trying to figure out like where the machines are gonna go and that kind of stuff. Guys, this isn't made to be working right now. If we're missing some inserters, like that's fine. We can place them. You move those presses to the right level a little. That's what I'm thinking as well. Like we can shift this stuff over, which would shift this over, and we can make it more square. Like this could even be moved over a block or two or something, so we can shift this over. How many spaces are we looking at here? Just out of curiosity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 1, 2, 3. This belt can run underneath. Yeah, if we move this over, I don't know how that would affect this belt. I think it might be okay. It might be that we need to take this, move it back a couple blocks, and then over. I'm not planning on doing a 2-story setup. Yeah, the one lonely press back there is specifically for taking steel ingots, which will be on this belt, and turning those into plates as needed. I want as few plates of steel made in excess as possible. So this belt will just be single steel ingots, which we can recover and use for other things should we need them. And then it'll just do the plate making right there. But I want all the inputs as much as possible in the same area. So if we move those presses over, then the hardened stone is going to have to be reworked a little bit. And also, yeah, I kind of want this moved down 2 blocks. And then we can scooch it over 5. I really wish there was an easy copy pasta thing that you can do to do that. But I feel like we should get that done and like get everything in order before we set on this, and then try and build this in survival and be like, oh, I didn't account for this, and start like doing all sorts of funky things, because it'll take way longer. It'll take way longer to try and get that all solved. So we can only go 4, and then we're at this line, so 5. Is that what we want to do? Now, here's another thing. If I move that over, we might not actually need 5 blocks. Let's think about this for a second here. So I have copper coming as the input over here. Which is one of the spaces. That could actually be risen up one block, I think. Or lowered down one block. What I'm saying is we can get rid of this redstone. Like that can move. So that would be one spot. I think this would all fit. I think we could totally square this up. With just some reworking of these conveyor belts. Let's undo this. I'm going to move everything over. I'm going to leave this here for right now, but like this. To here. Let's get rid of that. We want to get rid of... From there to here. So those were sitting right like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we have a space for hoppers, a space for the inserter, and then the belt. So hoppers, inserter, belt. And somehow we need to get that to connect over to that stuff over there. So this would probably come out over here or something and then go this way. All right, this hardened stone. I have that marked over there. All right, let's just kill this. We'll rerun this here in a minute. We'll figure that one out. This all needs to go away. Okay. So then we need these guys. Metal press. Left click. Left click. Left click. I think that's right. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. So that's good. Then we need chest. 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 And chest. Then a bunch of hoppers. A hopper around here, right here. Okay. So these all can go away now. So we are gonna fill from here. All the way to here with air. Get rid of that. Did I move that over too far? I guess it's fine. I'm thinking about the belt that's going to be feeding in the iron here. This is going to be over one further. Bum, 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 bum. Let's grab some of these inserters real quick. So we'll just do these. I'm not going to do the inputs for the iron. We can just imagine what those would look like. But for the belts... So then we have inserters here pulling off that belt, inserters here pulling off this belt. This redstone input, this can go away for now until we get things figured out. So this copper will go away as well. So we want... I assume we can just keep these hoppers in the same place right here. And then do a metal press. Like so. Oh, I gotta fill that in. Whoop. Like so. So that'll get rid of these guys. And these need to be fed. Those need to be fed by another set of these guys. Like so. This is confusing. So I need this gone. All the way over to here. Okay, metal press, left click, left click. Whoops. And this will be our copper. Copper is actually gonna be right there. Okay. And then that actually makes sense with this one now, since this is sticking out one. This is sticking out one. I think that's fine. So this belt right here for the plates. How do we do that? I think this belt just comes along like this, right? Then we'll just have an inserter here, putting onto here, which will go up to this. Yeah, we are going to have that same issue with the plates here, aren't we? I wonder... Let's get rid of this belt. This belt doesn't need to be here for now. That's our steel input, but we can change that. That can go underground. That can do a bunch of different things. So if we have this going into a chest or a single, probably a chest. And then from that chest, we can put onto this belt with an inserter. So I'll grab from the chest, put onto the belt. We don't really have a good place to loop that, though. I mean, I guess we can do this. And loop that directly underneath. And then that would go back into the chest over here. So that comes out like that. Not ideal, but I think that's what we have to do for those gears. I can't do it. Okay, so then our steel input can actually be the same. Guys, we're gonna need so many of these belts, it's gonna be stupid. We could lower this down when it doesn't have to be at this level. Okay, so we have our steel input, our iron, this would be a chest here again, with inserters on either side. Steel, iron, our redstone input can still come out underground and end up right here. We'll just show this going underground, but we're not actually going to run it because We just put it underneath the basement and connect up over here. It'll be fine. Like, I think we can understand that. So the redstone, copper is going to go into here, turn into plates, and then that plate's going to end up over here, and those will be turned into the wires, which will go along here. And then based on how many wires are backed up, we'll control our plate making. Iron. Now, what is this? Yeah, that was our old iron input. Get rid of that. So our new iron input's right here. Steel. Was there another item that we needed to insert? Oh yeah, the hardened stone. So that can just come out straight over here. I'll just show that going underground. Something like that. Okay, so this is our hardened stone. I think that's it. Like, other than a little bit of logistical concerns, I think, I mean, that is a little bit bigger than our green, right? Just a little bit. But all in all, I don't think it's that bad. Need a buffer chest for a plate so you can control it with redstone. For the copper, I don't, because we're never using copper plates. We only care about how many wires we have. So when we reach a certain amount of wires, we can be like, all right, stop making plates. But yeah, we have a buffer chest right here for the wires, if that's what you're talking about. And we can read the redstone off this based on how full this is to turn off our plates. But there's no reason for us to ever have copper plates, so we don't need to store those anywhere. Alright, I think all of this other nonsense we can get rid of. I'm just gonna at least get rid of this for now. What I need to figure out is like the footprint of this. So I kind of want to go out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then we'd have a wall. One, 2, 3, wall. I'm not sure how big this area is going to be, but we'd probably only go 3 blocks out on this side from... Actually, this would be the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, so that's not the front, actually, because we'd have a hopper here with a chest. So then we'd go 1, 2, 3. You know what? I think we can call this the front of the building right here. So it'd be this size. Down that way. And down that way. So that's going to be a pretty decent sized building. So I guess back here we wouldn't need this extra space that I was thinking about. We just need a place to put our material and have that go onto a belt or whatever. I think that size is probably good enough. I think that's fine. I wouldn't say I'm missing plastic. We're just not going to be doing plastic in this building, since that requires oil refinery and everything that goes with the oil refining process. So we have the input for plastic right there, but I don't think we're gonna, I It's not that I don't think. I know for a fact that we are not going to be doing that in this building. So actually, now that I'm looking at this, if we move this over one, and we move, well, I guess even if we move this over one, it wouldn't matter because of this weird belt loop thing. So we're still gonna have one more block on this side. I was just looking at this 2-block gap right here, and I was like, we could trim one on either side and kind of squish that in a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna do that. All right, Esty, have a good night. We'll see you later. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we are forgetting here or didn't think about or haven't considered. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. I wish there was a way that I could say, hey, take this area and give me a parts list of everything that's in this area, aside from grass blocks. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to do that. Schematic mod. Can you use a builder from RF tools to get a blueprint schematic? What schematic? A creative blueprint capsule? What is, I don't know how to do this, guys. You gotta tell me more than just a name. I have no idea. Nothing looks like a creative thing to me. Okay, if you guys are telling me to like add in mods, then please don't do that, because I'm not adding in a mod. The copy paste gadget. Does this give you a list of items? No, I'm not adding a mod. Do I have all the capsules unlocked in the research? I don't know. I don't even know where the capsules are. Is it under introduction? Processing? I don't know where these things are, guys. I have no idea. The copy paste gadget won't give tile entities. So like all of the belts and stuff, all of the inserters, all of that, all the chests. I mean, that's fine. We can count up the machines and just, I can already tell you right now, we're gonna need 4 stacks of these red belts. And even if we don't need 4 stacks of these red belts, we're gonna use them eventually. Let's figure out the size of this building while you guys decide in chat here how I can add other mods to this, which I don't want. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32. We ended up with an even sized building, huh? Maybe I should just move this over by 1 on principle alone. Actually, it wouldn't hurt anything to move that over by 1. That way, I think we're going to do that. So 31. I can count the number of required blocks. You're right. I can like get out a chalkboard or something. Every time I break a block, put a little tick mark next to the block type on a chalkboard. I could do that. That is something that is possible. Yeah, I think if we move these over by 1, straighten this belt out, and then move this belt over by 1, I think that will be fine. That'll give us the 3 blocks walking room on this side and make the building an odd number. Spreadsheet, you guys are getting too fancy here. You can just copy the build from this world using copy and paste thing and put in a blueprint capsule, and it's not too hard. I have no idea how to do that, Iceman. You say it's not too hard, but you're forgetting that I've never done it before, and you left out all the instructions on how to do it. So that alone makes it hard. What about energy? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, we have to run a laboratory that's going to be running all the time, and then a few of these machines which will be running all the time, and then these will be running periodically. They'll be running a lot until the belt's back up. But yeah, I can almost imagine that we are going to need our 3rd steam boiler up and running for all of this. All right, let's also get this length figured out, because I don't even know where this building's gonna go in our world. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 7. I think this was 31, right? This is all messed up now. This. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 29. Okay. $29 by $47. I forgot to count the first 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my goodness, how did I do that? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is 31. Good catch. I thought it was like, I thought I counted like 32 before. Yo, what happened? Oh, I guess I wasn't clicking done. Okay. I click cancel, yeah, probably. So what I get for not reading the screen and just trying to like get out of the UI, because placing a sign is hard apparently. Is that the center where this thing is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is off center by 1 block, which is going to bother me. All right, we're gonna end the stream here, and then tomorrow we're gonna come back and make sure this is properly lined up.
Everything is new to me. Sleepless in a distant dream. Slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight.
It's fine. It's fine. Just don't look directly at the off center by 1 block. Did you count all the way to the corner on the right? I don't know. Why don't you go back to the VOD and look at how I counted, man? I've been streaming now for over 2 hours. I can't remember everything that I do. But the VOD remembers everything. If that's off center, like, that doesn't really matter. Just as long as we know that's not in the exact center of the building. When I, like, put down the pad to lay everything down. Thanks for the entertainment. You're welcome, dude. You're welcome. So what we can do to, like, solve this issue, I guess, is do another hopper here and just move this chest over. And we'll just call that good. Or, if we care that much, we can do some weirdness and, like, actually move this physically over by 1, but honestly, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Spermsong with a 24-month, 2-year resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 24 months, the 2 full years. It's correctly centered already? Are you guys messing with me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. So 31, so we'd have to be 16 blocks in, right? 15, 15 and 30 plus 1. The 16th block is the center. So 10, 12, 14, 16. Was that really centered? Maybe I miscounted. Alright. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I'm glad that that is perfectly centered. Do. I guess I should get this as part of the screenshot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's fine. That way it'll be easy for me to be like, how big is this building? Just by looking at this reference image. Whoops. Well, I guess we need to figure out a location for a 31 by 47 building. So we have a couple of options here. And I almost think building it right here would make sense, right next to our green and red. Have blue right here, which means we'd have to clear that back some, but our oil production is already right here, which means we wouldn't have to move this. And our plastic input is on the front side, which would make feeding from here into that building super simple. But that would mean we'd have to clear this a little bit. If we do that. We need to clear this anyway because it's right up against this building. But I don't want to be moving mountains. Ugh. How much is this? I mean, I guess it could be worse. So we'd probably do like we do 15 blocks between the building and then go this way. So that means we'd be cutting away all of this anyway to like free up this building. So I guess we need to start counting out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Corner of the building. I'm gonna level this out because that's gonna be real simple to do. Just let me grab our excavator. I don't have access to a destruction gadget right now, no. Just take care of a little bit of this. This isn't too big of a deal right now. Yeah, we'll probably end up flattening most of this out here anyway. Okay, so it was 20, no, it was 31. We have one block down, so we need 30. Just a little bit further. Okay, so that size in width. I guess we'll just clear this out too while we are at it. What's the plan for today? Well, so far today we've been planning out blue science in creative mode. We've spent the last 2 hours of the live stream, or I guess the first 2 hours of the live stream, in creative, like trying to figure out how many machines and how everything's going to get placed and this and that to start into blue science. All right, so then it was 47. Let me open up my image. $10, $20, $30, $40, $2, $4, $6, $7, $47. I fall into water. The heck? Dude, can these bullets travel any slower? Oh my goodness. Look at how much I have to lead the target. This is dumb. And it's broken. So that is the size of our building. That's really not that bad, all things considered. Like, that's just this little bit of land. And like, a good portion of that is something that we wanted to get rid of anyway. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Do I have access to popped chorus fruit? I mean, there's chorus plants that grow around, so just smelting it, right? Leading the target by about 20 minutes. Yeah, it'd be nice if the guns in this mod actually shot like a gun, not like a little bit faster bow and arrow. So if I continue going straight, I'm not gonna know like where to stop because I'll be like in this ground over here. So we're going to Z minus 7. Z minus 6. Z minus 6. To right here. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go grab a hammer. Do I have access to stone? No. That's locked out by a lot of progression. I wish I had access to stone. It would make my life so much easier. Guys, I have a middle mouse button click that doesn't suck anymore. Oh my goodness. I can actually middle mouse click things. I don't even remember how long I had that other mouse for, but way too long. I'm gonna go make some more cheaty glowstone nooks here pretty soon. Only got one more left. That's as far back as we're going. I already had the wireless thing from my other mouse. That's why I had the other mouse to begin with, is because I bought the wireless charging thing, and that was a mouse that worked with it. The 502 also works with it. It's already had the wireless charging puck and the pad. So yeah, it's being wirelessly charged. Is a wireless worth $100? That really depends on you. If the fact that your mouse has a cord bothers you, maybe? I mean, I like the wireless charging. I don't ever have to think about, oh, is the battery low on my mouse? But then again, I didn't have to think about that either when my mouse just had a wire attached to it. So, again, it all depends on you. But if you like the wireless mouse and not having a cord hold you back, I would say it's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna go try and get another cheaty glowstone nook thing set up. How about a mouse pad that charges your mouse? I have a mouse pad that charges my mouse. That's what we're talking about, dude. This mouse that I'm using, this mouse that I'm using right here, the Logitech 502 mouse, this thing right here with the G on the bottom, you can take this off by pressing this little button. And this little guy right here is what takes the signal from the mouse pad and charges the mouse. Yeah, I think I can. So inside the mouse, there's a 2-prong connector there, right? Which lines up with the 2-prong connector on this. And it just snaps in there. And while you're using your mouse, it charges it. Oh, I didn't switch back. You stuck with a trackpad? Well, you could go get yourself a mouse, right? I'm not a fan of like laptop trackpads. I think they're awful. I will use like the cheapest piece of crap mouse I can find, as long as I don't have to use a trackpad. Glowstone is what we were doing here. So I guess I'll grab 2 of those, and then we want the saw. Glowstone, 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 glowstone. Glowstone nooks. The Pactive should have disabled nooks. Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping them from doing it now still. Why did that go up a block? How did that even do that? I'm not sure how that went up a block. But the pack dev has chosen to leave glowstone nooks in the pack for one reason or another, so I am continuing to use them. You think when you hold sprint, it... Oh, there's like an invisible block here. We had that problem before. I think when you break multiple blocks and coal at the same time using the hammer, it doesn't know what to do. Like, it freaks out. And I think it's because it places the pollution. The game just does not know what to do. Breaking coal blocks with the hammer just does not work. Like, you have to reload. Like, it works, but it causes issues, I guess I should say. You think if I hold sprint when I place it lifts it up by one? Oh, there it is. Yes, you are right. I did not know that. Today I learned. Ah, stupid water. Who decided to put water here? Whose fault is this? Let me go grab a my building gadget and some dirt, and we will fill that sucker in. Nope. 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 Is that all dirt? Grab those. Building gadget is over here. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but I guess that works. Seems good. I don't think we have to worry about anything else. Maybe we should fill this in a little bit. Just level this out. Yep, that's fine. Satisfactory is so cool. Yeah, I really want to give Satisfactory a go at some point. I'm not sure if we're going to end up putting this pack on hold at some point in the future, or if I'm going to play this to completion, like, consecutively. I don't know. But I do want to give Satisfactory a play at some point. Yeah, I've been wanting to play Satisfactory actually for quite some time. Been waiting for it to come to Steam. I really didn't want to support the Epic launcher at all. It is on Steam now. That's why I have it purchased. I just haven't played it yet. It is on my list of things to do. Just haven't done it yet. But the reason I haven't played it up until this point is because it was exclusively on the Epic launcher. Like, it was on Steam, I think, for a little while. And then they signed an exclusivity deal with Epic. I break these one at a time. And it just recently ended the exclusivity deal, so now it's on Steam. You misunderstood? No, that's fine. No big deal. Just letting you know. It's weird how pollution acts like a solid block, but like as far as your tools are concerned, you can kind of mine right through like it isn't there. Whoa! Oh my goodness, that scared me. I don't think I've seen a skeleton with a gun before. Oh, they're spawning on my stone brick. I was like, where are they even spawning? Yeah, I need to put ghost nukes in this. They're spawning on this. I don't want to support a company who's going to be signing exclusivity deals for PC games. I'm fine with other launchers existing. I'm not fine with launchers preventing another launcher from having the same game. I don't want to see PCs turn into like stupid console crap where you can only buy this if you get the PlayStation 4. Sorry, Xbox. You know what I mean? It's PC. You should have freedom of choice of where you want to buy your own game. My entire library of games on Steam. I don't want to have to keep getting a different launcher every time some new game comes out because of some exclusivity thing. Minecraft isn't a launcher for a whole bunch of different game companies. I'm fine with like Bethesda having their own launcher. I'm fine with Minecraft having their own launcher. That's fine. It's like the launcher for your game. That's fine. But if I wanted to play, I don't know, Factorio, and then I had to go get like the Bethesda launcher to do it because of some exclusivity thing, and I'm not playing anything else on Bethesda, like, you understand what I'm saying? It's just annoying. There's no reason to do that. But if I want to play like Skyrim or something, or Elder Scrolls Online, like that's perfectly cool. There's a launcher for that. It's by the company that makes the game. It makes sense. And that I'm perfectly fine with. Alright, we'll go get rid of this, cleaning up my inventory, and then we'll clean that up. Well, the thing with Minecraft mods and having launchers, it's if you want mods for Skyrim, you kind of have to use a different launcher too, right? If you want mods for like a lot of different games, like there's mod launchers out there, but that's not like game launchers that are like, you know, paywalling you behind their launcher in order to play whatever game you want. It's a little different. Like, I don't have to load up the Twitch launcher or the FTB launcher or whatever it is every time I want to play modded Minecraft. Like, if I want to go there and download a pack that's hosted, that's fine. I'll load it up, I'll download the pack, I'll close the launcher, and next time I want a pack, I'll reload their launcher again. But I can take their downloaded pack and then throw it into vanilla or throw it in multi-MC or however I want to do it and never have to touch their launcher again. I don't have to load it every single time that I want to play modded Minecraft. And that would be really annoying. Yep. I guess since we're up here, I should get rid of that tree. Bye-bye, tree. Have I messed with Greg Tech? I have played Greg Tech, like an older version, long time ago, in FTB Ultimate. And then more recently, like about a year and a half ago, I can't remember exactly the time frame, It was like last summer, I think. I was playing FTB Interactions, which is Greg Tech Community Edition, with another Greg Tech mod in there that adds like another tier of machines. I knew I was going to do that. Dang it. The fact that this is cobblestone is going to annoy me, so I'm going to replace that with regular stone or dirt, I guess. That's fine. I don't really like using cobblestone as a fill material. I prefer to use, like, especially if it's in the natural ground, to use a natural block. Cobblestone, while you can get it from like natural cobblestone generators, isn't technically like a natural block. Okay. So then I also want to, while we're at it, clean this up a little bit. Maybe I'll go 3 blocks behind. Yo, what's this? Oh, we never put in the walls down there, that's right. You have Omnifactory. Omnifactory is similar to Interactions, but it's like easy mode, or easier mode, I guess. Like, it's still gonna take you a long time to get through it. I haven't personally played it, but from what I understand, it's still gonna take you a long time to get through it. But if you want the real Greg Tech experience, Interactions is where you should go. I think Omnifactory also has Applied Energistics channels turned off, which I'm not a fan of. All right, Nighthawk, thanks. Thanks, dude. At least this is mostly dirt, this little section here that we're removing. So a little bit of stone, but mostly dirt. Ah, that was my other excavator. No! I am going to get rid of the stone in the ground here and replace this all with dirt, because dirt prevents mobs from spawning. And like in the area between buildings, that's going to be kind of important. And it'll also help free up some of my inventory space a little bit. Okay. Let's go make another excavator. Your imagination with a 6-month resub. Was it just my imagination? Was it? I don't know if we need this sugar maple. Maybe I'll hold on to that sapling. I was gonna throw it away, but maybe we'll hold on to it. It feels like it was your imagination. Thank you for resubscribing to the channel. I do appreciate you, dude. Do I have extra diamonds over here? I don't remember. I don't. How much longer am I planning on streaming? Until I feel like I don't want to stream anymore. Our lights are off. Those are all running now. Don't you run away from me! I don't think I've seen a babby zombie before. I don't know what that bug is. Like, it seems like sometimes when we log into the world, the steam boilers, like you have to turn the things on and off in order for them to work. It's really weird. This diamond. This diamond, this diamond. Ooh, up to 60 blocks. That's pretty good. We'll make 3 excavators so I don't have to worry about it again. Looks like my miners have finished. I guess it depends on which miner you're talking about. Because these over here certainly haven't. I really don't need to take 3 of them with me. I'll put the other 2 in there. And the zombie flesh too. Is everything chunk loaded? Yes. Our chunk loader is floaty right here. And this loads all the way over to like where our power is. And then way over that way and way over that way and way far over this way. Double 420 with a 17-month resub. Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 17. Appreciate you. It's really hard to see like how far that goes, but it goes beyond our steam boilers. All right. I barbecued up some chicken last night, like I said I was going to earlier this week when somebody asked what I was having for dinner when it was like 2 p.m. And those chicken thighs that I cooked up last night were delicious. I am looking forward to having warmed up extra chicken thighs leftovers tonight. And then I gotta go to the store. Ugh. Probably what I should do is I should get the rest of the stone brick in here. We need to cook up more stone. Get the rest of that stone brick in there, and then I can find out like the outside of the building, where I need to place dirt. You know what? I didn't even check these. These probably are these running? Oh, these are still running. They're at half. Yeah, let's go grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 stacks of cobble. Did you just hear food? I mean, a little bit maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny the fact that you might or might not have heard food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's go grab some coal and we'll fill up our boilers and our smelters too. Have I had ribeye steak before? Yes. In fact, I had a ribeye steak not last night, but the night before, Monday night. I'm trying to do keto again at the moment. And ribeye is like the go-to for eating steak when you're on keto. I like it. It's good. Okay, let's get filters changed out while we're doing some maintenance around the base as well. How are these doing? Are these grabbing anything? Ooh. This one? Oh, that's not a friendly wire. That's an unfriendly wire. How have I not changed that one out yet? I don't know. How did I not do that one yet? Do I have... Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. When am I going to do auto filters? When we get to it, probably. Right now, it's not a big deal. This one could probably use a couple extra sulfurs. It's only got 2 in there. Oh, I didn't grab the dirty ones. Oh no, it was a load-bearing wire. Uh-oh. Guess I should check that too, and then I need to check the miners too, because those are creating pollution. Not a lot of it, but they are creating pollution. That one's fine. These ones that we have along the perimeter or whatever, just mostly collect the extra sulfur pollution that we have up in the sky from like when we first started. Like, the reason why it's so far away is because the wind has blown it further away. So if the wind blows it back, then we'll collect it. Otherwise, it's just going to go further and further away and it won't be my problem anymore. I was going to check these miners. I guess we can grab them. I don't really need to refill. Those are fine. And then this one over here. Those are fine too. See, Senpai, it's your birthday for 2 more hours. Happy birthday, dude. That's awesome. Boom, 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 boom. How close are we to getting these done? I'm thinking, I don't know if this would work or not, but it was shown to me previously that you can put a hopper underneath this, like you have a chimney here with a hopper underneath that, and then that can go into a chest or whatever. It'll extract out of these things. I was just thinking here, I wonder if the chimney would pass, or if like a hopper would pass through a stone brick pump and like pull the smelted item out of the furnace, or if it only works with the mod itself. Like, can we still automate those furnaces with the pollution prevention stuff on there? Oh, each one of those has a redstone block on there. Crap. Let me take this redstone block and I'm gonna move it to the side. Oh, then we're gonna have redstone blocks on either side of this hopper, so I won't be able to tell. So we'll do this, and we'll do this. Let's go underneath. I don't think this is gonna work, but I want to give it a try anyway. It'd be kind of cool if it did work. Yeah, so our hopper would go right here. Okay, it doesn't look like that's doing anything. I figured as much, but maybe it would have. Anyway, so let's make some stone brick. Stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna use all of that, and then we're gonna need more, I'm sure. Oops. Poor chicken. The chicken shouldn't have been there. That's what happens to trespassers. We're out already? Oh, jeez. He did. I need so much more. Well, I guess I don't need so much more. But that's still going to be like 8 more stacks. Oop, this needs to go. Why did that chicken just jump in front of my bullet? I don't know. I think the chicken had places to be besides here. Oh, I have extra stone bricks in here. Sweet. Yeah, all of this is gonna have to be dealt with as well. Just do that for now, though. Whoa, little lag spike. That's it. Where did it go? What do I have? What inventory do I have this linked to? This inventory, apparently. Is there a way to unlink an inventory? Because that means like every time I break something, it's going to go into this chest. Maybe I should link it to this. Hello, Creeper Hunter. Alright, so these should be done smelting in here. I probably should have grabbed 12 more stacks, to be honest. Because we are definitely going to need more after we're done laying out the floor. Am I having a fun day? I am thoroughly enjoying myself today. I feel like we got a lot of progress done. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got a lot of progress done as far as like figuring out how we are going to proceed with blue science. We didn't actually build a lot today, but yeah, I am definitely enjoying myself. I'm a little sad that we won't have a stream tomorrow because it's Thursday. We don't stream on Thursdays. So I'm trying to like get some stuff done today since we're gonna miss tomorrow. What's the science do again? The science allows us to unlock other technology. That's how you progress in this mod pack is, or I guess in this mod pack emulates Factorio. It's how you progress in Factorio is you automate everything you can, which will then allow you to make a science so you can get to the next technological tier. And this is very much the same. So like we have red and green unlocked and automated right now, so we can do everything that red and green allows us to do, but to do anything more than that, we have to do blue. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. There's our building. And then we'll spam with the nooks so we're not spawning mobs on this thing until we get proper lighting figured out. There we go. I think that's good. I think that's all of the X's off of the brick, except up there, which we can kind of get rid of this. Yep, I think we're good. And we're not going to be spawning any extra monsters now. Will this build have a flat roof as well? Yeah, it'll look probably exactly like this building, just a little bit bigger. I guess I also want to move this back 2 blocks too. You like the aesthetic of the base so far? Glad you like it, dude. We're probably gonna have to go through here and terraform this hill behind this building, so it's not just, you know, a sheer wall, sheer cliff like it is right now. But that's something that we'll worry about a little bit later. Right now, I just want like moving around space so we can run like power wires, and if we need behind the building for some reason, we have access to it. All right. There must be a cave underneath the base. But yeah, that's what our base is looking like right now. We built this one yesterday or the day before and yesterday. Now we're building this guy over here. And then we got to do something with our oil production. That'll be a thing that we'll have to expand out. I should build a wall next to the cliff and call it a retaining wall, much less effort. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know how nitpicky I'm gonna get with like aesthetics and stuff. Alright, this belt we can throw this stuff on. And that should all go to the right spot. I don't know why I have this hopper in my inventory. Oh, because I was testing out that thing earlier that didn't work. Those nooks fail on the map? Fail as in they show up on the map? Or that they're a white dot? Eventually we'll get rid of those. Like, the only reason why I have them out here on the grass is just so it's easier to see at nighttime. Like, they don't prevent mobs from spawning. Like, mobs just don't spawn on the grass. Like, they prevent them from spawning on, like, these blocks. And maybe up here a little bit. But I only have them out here just so it's nicer at nighttime outside. We could put lights everywhere, but doesn't really matter. I feel like the only other thing that I would like to do is to get some more miners mining coal. But I don't know how important that is right now. Like, it is important to do, but like right now, I'm not sure how important that is. Because we don't have a steady supply of coal coming in. Like, we still have 841 blocks. That's still okay. I prefer to see this closer, like 10,000 though. So that'll probably be a project for next time. Next live stream is to find some more coal and get those coming in. How are we doing on the hardened stone? 13,000. We need this stuff for the blue science. 5 of them for every blue. I guess we could also take a look at our red green since we didn't actually look at that at all today. See where that's at. What's the name of the mod pack? Look at the title of the live stream, my dude. It is there. Whew. Our green's looking good and our red is looking good. That's fantastic. How are we doing on the resources back here for this? That looks good. We are out of redstone in the chest, but plenty here. Lots of this. So it looks like... Why is the iron not running? Why is this not running? Am I gonna have to break and place this thing every time I log in? Because that's gonna be really annoying. Hello, Deadshot. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Dude, what is the deal with this? Now it's working? Why did it start working now? Why did that start working? I don't get it. I am wondering if it's like there are too many blocks in there and it can't unblockify. But that's kind of disappointing. Like, all of this stuff was nice and backed up. Now I have to check our steam boilers every time I log into the world, and I have to check our compactors. What was the first pack that I ever played? FTB Beta is what turned into FTB Ultimate. And the FTB Minecraft pack? Way back in modded Minecraft 1.47. It's like 2013 or something. So yeah, we're waiting on gears, I think, for this to work. No, we're not waiting on gears. We are waiting on plates. So plates are filling up over on these machines. That's kind of an annoying thing. Well, we'll just have to make sure we just run back here and just check on things and make sure everything is working. The ingot count wasn't going down the unblockify machine. Yeah, this is like it unblockifies a full stack of iron blocks all at once. And then like it overflows and then it does another stack and then that kind of like overflows into an inventory that you can't see. So I don't know like what we can do to even think about fixing that, if there's anything to do to fix it. I don't know, Deadshot. I just change my thing every now and then. Can you redstone limit the inserter? No, the inserters are not affected by redstone. You can only whitelist and blacklist, but they don't respond to redstone. Well, it looks like gears are doing what they need to. So the gears are starting to back up again. We're just waiting on these plates. How is this doing? This has no plates. Maybe I should steal some of the plates from this. Okay, so now those two are full and the excess plates are coming down this way. Dude, stop being so grabby. Let the plate come down here. Oh, now we got two of them being grabby. Look how grabby they are. All right, well, we're making inserters now, so that's all good. So I assume we lost... No, I was going to say I assume we lost our backlog. We lost our backlog of red. But it is making them. Alright, so if we look into our quest book here... Red and green science, we need to unlock a few more things. But what specifically would be the next thing to unlock? I don't know. So we can do rails if we wanted to do that. I'm not so sure that I want to do that, at least not right now. Processing. The advanced hoppers, do those require blue? I know those are in here somewhere, but I don't remember where any of these things are. Ooh, what are these? Robotics. Hauler drone, a basic robot that will pick up items within a radius of a chest. I'm not sure why I would want to do that. So yeah, real stuff, and that's about all that's on this page that we can do with red and green. Processing. The recycler requires blue. Advanced oil requires blue. I think we've gone through this before, and everything on this page requires blue. Oh no, we can do this one, the ore excavator. Titanium, carbon fibers. Advanced. You know, we can do this one. Let's unlock this. It unlocks Enderman, but that doesn't matter. 2 green, 2 red. Do it. Okay, so we have unlocked carbon fibers, titanium processing. I guess we could do ore excavating too. Oh, I didn't even grab enough. I thought I did. There we go. So, provides bucket wheel excavator from immersive engineering. Also provides access to ores not found by the drill, such as titanium and uranium. So that's cool. So we have to unlock advanced electronics 2 before we can progress any further along that tree. Electric furnace requires blue. That requires blue and purple. The coke oven requires purple. Okay, I think that's all on this page. Power. That requires blue. Windmills require blue. That's it. Military. Ammo press. Oh, we've already made this. Concrete. All styles of concrete modded in vanilla are available via chisel. Concrete is resistant to digging mobs. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Okay, so we have concrete done. Charging station allows charging of RF storage items such as batteries. But we've already done the charging station. Night vision goggles requires military research. Turrets. So this unlocks zombies and husks. Haven't we already had zombies? Whose uranium? Your uranium. I think we're gonna hold off on turrets. I'm just not interested in doing that. Combat armor. That's only 30 red. Let's go ahead and do that. Advanced combat armor requires 100 of each. Additional protection. Ranger armor, commando armor. That requires military research. This one requires military. Yeah, I don't think we're going to worry too much about that right now. Military 3 requires military research. Grenade launchers, military research. So that's pretty much it on this page. Science. Flammables. Let's go ahead and do this one. 50 of each. Explosives require military research. Advanced filters require blue and purple. Okay, exotic military tech. Exchanging gadget, that requires blue. Tool belt requires blue. Can't touch any of these yet. Space and beyond is way beyond our technological level right now. Okay. That's pretty much it. Commando suit is good for dives? What? What does that even mean? What armor am I using right now? We're using the bandit armor. And we're using this bandit armor because it has that movement speed on it of 12.5% per piece. Also 20% fall damage on each piece apparently. So I guess we have 80% fall damage? No, the fall damage is only on the feet. Do any of these else have movement speed? So the bandit has move speed 12.5. This has knockback resist. This has movement speed of 8%. This is the minor gear. And the combat has a move speed of 10%. Yeah, I guess the combat stuff has a 40% move. Slightly slower than what we're currently using. That might be worth making, but that requires obsidian steel. I'll bookmark that to remember for next time. What's a combat knife? That's just a sword, I guess. Combat shotgun? I'll bookmark that to remember for next time. And then, ore excavator. So we don't have a blueprint for the wheel that goes in the excavator. What are these? Mr. Crayfish vehicle mod? Huh. Huh. Anyway. Did this? Yeah, it looks like we are now caught back up. Perfect. Perfect. We're still doing stuff over here. This all looks good. That all looks good. Our plates are now starting to back up, which is good. Gears. We're starting to get a stockpile of those. I like it. I like it. I think we're gonna call it here, guys. I think we're done. I think we're done for the day. How'd you craft the AUG? By using the crafting recipe. Or I can wait for the exosuit. Is pretty much top. Anyway, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today while we play some Manufactio. If you're new to the stream, we stream Monday through Friday, except Thursdays, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back on Friday with another live stream, continuing on where we left off. So if you want to check it out, you know where to be. If you haven't followed the channel, be sure to do that so you get notified when I go live. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a raid over to Wells Knight. But that's gonna do it for me for today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.